Hello everyone, this is the third episode of Zsofi EVS, and today I'm going to talk about the activities we did in the past few weeks, which were mainly about promoting the healthy lifestyle to grown-ups and children. And as I said, that there is always something going on here in the city. So a couple of weeks ago, an international civil movement visited the city, and it's called the Peace Run. And it's about a bunch of people running through the whole globe and carrying a torch with an eternal flame. And the flame and the torch symbolizes the word peace. So the aim of this whole movement is to mobilize the people so that each and every one of you can participate and make the first step towards the peace. And as I said, that they are running through the whole globe, and there is always one person carrying a torch, and if she or he gets tired, then another one takes it over. And they also have a Peace Run song, and they performed it to us. And after that, we had a lunch together, and it was funny because right after the lunch, they needed to rush and keep on running to the next village. And we in these weeks we did many hiking and backpacking. First, we went to the Bodok Mountains with the association as a team building activity, and it was very beautiful. But we faced some difficulties because, as I learned, it's a common problem here in Transylvania and Romania that many trails pass through fields where there are herds of sheep that are guarded by shepherd dogs, and these dogs can attack the backpackers. So we were in the middle of the forest, and then arriving to a field, and we saw the herd, and the dogs also noticed us, and they started barking. So we immediately changed direction and go on another way. But shortly after, we met another herd, which was guarded by even more dogs. And one part of the group ran in the front, and the others were left behind. But instead of being torn apart by these lethal predators, they made friends with the dogs. So it was really funny, but the weakest links of the group, so me and others, decided not to move forward. So we decided to go back home. And then our next backpacking experience went to the Chukash Mountains, and it was also very, very beautiful. And I think that this was the most beautiful landscape I've seen here. And everything was green with rocks, and it was totally like the Lord of the Rings movie. So we were all the time, but where are the hobbits? Where are the hobbits? And we were climbing these mountains with such self-confidence, but then got to the point when we noticed the highest peak, which is about 2,000 meters high. And of course, if you're getting higher, the weather gets really bad, so it started to rain. But after all this, it was totally worth it because it's so beautiful. And then the next day, we went on a biking trip with the association, and it was also very very interesting, and it was a lot of fun. I was afraid of this trip because of my past experience with the bikes, but then it was the surface and the ground. It was much easier than last time, and without any steep ascents. And we did many stops, so it was totally doable. And then we were in the middle of the field, and when it was very bumpy, the road was very bumpy, and it was a dirt road, and then all of a sudden it started to rain, so we needed to push the bikes, but at some point we couldn't push them further. So because it was so slippery and also very muddy, and all the mud got stuck in the wheels. So yeah, but somehow we got to an end of this bike trip, and it was fun. It was another team building activity because after all, we washed the bikes in a car wash. And what's next? Next week, I'm going on arrival training, which is organized for all the EVS volunteers working here in Romania for this season. So it's going to be international and very promising. It sounds very promising and fun. So my next episode is going to be about that experience on arrival training. So I hope to see you next time, and thank you for watching. So bye guys, cheers.